What's up, Devils? J-Dog back to answer some more goddamn questions. Picking up where we left off yesterday. Goddamn paid skis. Hopefully we can knock most of these out. I don't know if we'll get to all of them, but close to them, goddammit. Michael Prince, paid question. Could you rank all the TISH albums in your opinion and rank all the Haemorrhage albums? Banned separately, of course. I'm late to the boat on the Hem because I wasn't big into grindcore, but immediately loved Anatomical Infernal. Get that LP on Hells, goddammit. Pretty sure I did the goddamn TISH ranking before, at least kind of off the top of my head. But nonetheless, a goddamn paid ski is a goddamn paid ski. Just brought up a Metal Archive, so I don't fucking forget anything. And I'm gonna also count, just the albums, obviously not the demos or the Mortal Massacre 7 or something like that. And I'm gonna count House by the Cemetery as an album as well, because it's kind of like this one-way street shit. Like, how is it not an album if fucking Slayer Rain and Blood is a goddamn album? Like, I don't know the exact timelines of both, but they're damn fucking close. I know they're both under 30 minutes, but close to 30 minutes. So I'm just going to count that as an album. And in my opinion, House by the Cemetery is the heaviest fucking death metal record in entire existence. I said death metal, goddammit. Heaviest record, period, heaviest album, but I'm sure you're going to find some snoozy ass fucking doom, slow as fuck. You need goddamn shrooms to be on, or acid, or fucked up on something just to somewhat enjoy it. I don't count that bullshit. That crap's for the goddamn garbage can. It's got to be at least somewhat fucking upbeat. House is it, goddammit. But TISH overall, heaviest band in the universe. So let's go. I would say Hacked Up for Barbecue is my favorite, primarily because that's the first one I heard. That's probably where it stands. It's usually the way it goes. It's usually the first album you heard, or pretty much like the first tour you saw them on. Something first. It's not. I mean, there's always exceptions. Don't be wrong. I'm not saying every band that I heard is first album that I heard that's my favorite, but it seems it's vast majority of the time it seems to be the case. Hacked Up for Barbecue. I gotta go House, just based off the goddamn sheer heaviness and rawness. Obviously, the rawness definitely adds to the goddamn heaviness. So let's go Hacked Up, House, then Chainsaw, then Zombie Apocalypse. Kind of a toss up between Darkest Day and Domain of Death. Domain of Death has some more of the songs that I tend to like more, with the exception on, for example, on Darkest Day, Audra, the opening song Audra, and the last song Final Sacrifice are some of my favorite, or some of my high up there goddamn TISH songs. And what's so great about Darkest Day is I like how Big Willie's vocals shine through the most on that record. But Domain of Death, what's so great about that album is, what's really cool is that stands out about is the two cover songs on there, Pulsating Protoplasma by Pungent Stench and Disastrous Murmur. They did the Extra Uterine Pregnancy song. And it's cool to both bands that are similar from Austria. My guess is, I need to get a Roger interview, and I didn't ask Big Boy this. I'll ask Roger. He's not the greatest on replying to emails. I've emailed about some stuff, and he just literally no reply. Usually sets up a lot of the merch deals and stuff through Chasey Boy, but even Chasey Boy's like, asked about this. I said, asked you, you didn't reply. So I don't know what that's all about. But nonetheless, maybe I should email him in advance, because I asked him twice at shows. I asked him at the Hell's Heroes Harbor, whatever the fuck that thing was in Indianapolis. TISH was where I did the goddamn Big Willie interview. That one. Granted, it was the end of the night, and he was. I mean, it was literally the end of the night. He had his bags in his hand, practically running out to his Uber. Granted, I wasn't asked to do an interview after that. It was after I did part 2 of the Paul Lenny interview. So yeah, Raj, we need to shoot a video too. He's like, he said it in passing. He's walking. I got nothing to say. So you don't need to. I got shit to say. I'll get you talking. Granted, like I said, he was walking literally to his pretty much taxi cab Uber. At least it very much appeared that way, and he said it jokingly. And then I semi-asked at the last Hacked Up for Barbecue in No Class. The third one's going to be in August. But that was the second one, Big Willie didn't show up. not a no call, no show. He missed his goddamn plane. Although his plane delayed or whatever. He didn't get the plane fucked him, so he couldn't make it. And so I kind of asked Raj. We were talking, just kind of threw it out there, not like and asked us, yeah, should you do a video sometime? Oh yes, yeah, okay. Like he didn't seem too enthusiastic, but he didn't say no either. Which is weird because out of both of them, he's the most personable guy. Um, but I didn't wasn't pushing for it because I could tell he had a good poker face on, but he's obviously in a bad mood because all going down. People are pissed that Will wasn't there. So figuring out what they're going to do for the show, whether they're going to cancel it or not. So again, maybe I should email him beforehand. Hey, we should do a video at this August. Um, again, is he going to reply? And again, I can ask in person, but I just don't know if anyone had it. Nonetheless, not to get it. But a question, yeah, like my theory is right. The covering disastrous murder, I punch stench both of us because I like both so much. I just couldn't goddamn pick. So I thought that was kind of cool. Dr. Gore, fucking phenomenal. Bone Crusher, and the title track I like a lot too. After that intro with this, that comes in kicking his goddamn Big Willie's goddamn distorted ass bass. The goddamn banger. So I'd say as a whole, probably Domain of Death, then Darkest Day, and then Reanimate Death Flesh is my least favorite. Not because it sucks. I think it's a great album. It's just someone's gonna be first, somebody's gonna be last. So that's where I rank the goddamn Tish. The goddamn Hem. I never ranked the Hem other than kind of like always said Anatomical Infernos. My favorite album, but again, that was the very first one I heard. Fucking 99 I heard it. It says here it came out 98. Yeah, that's about right. So I heard it a year after it came out. So I'd been 14. Heard it and first day I popped my mouth. I was like, this sounds like general surgery, necrology, which is general surgery. At the time, general surgery wasn't even back yet. They didn't come back until, well, when they came back, what was the first thing they put out? Was it the left hand pathology or was it the split with County Medical Examiners? Dog owns both, of course. It was one of those, or maybe it was just a 7-inch. Nonetheless, it was like 2001 or so. Let's just look it up. When did general surgery goddamn come back? Dog was there when they did. Oh shit, the surgery's back, but I don't remember the exact year. Goddamn, Dog's pretty goddamn good. Yeah, look at that shit. It's it's County Medical Examiner split. I don't own the CD. I own the LP of it. Got the 12-inch wax, gatefold cover too, if I remember correctly. Um, yeah, this was the first comeback. Which sounds about right. Then we had Left Hand Pathology was okay. Yeah, a few years later, 2006. I think I own. I don't own the 7-inch. I own the Corpus and Extremis. I gotta go back and put these on too. I own these. Corpus and Extremis. I own that. Left Hand Pathology. I definitely own the split with kind of medical examiners. I own the split with Makatazo 7-inch. I know I own that. Remember when that came out? I think I missed out on Like an Ever Flying Limb when it came out. I thought I had it, and it's one of those things I got to go pick it up. And then when I did see it, there was a black vinyl, and I knew there was a color vinyl, something like that. So to this day, I still own Like an Ever Flying Limb. So if you guys have a color vinyl version, what's the general surgeon neck body bag? Do I own this? Come on, you fucking pile of shit, fucking Link, fucking dicking along. Think I can, the fucking little engine that couldn't. This looks super. 12-inch. Do I own the split body bag? Look into this. Dog owns the body bag split. I might. Looks familiar though. God damn it. 12-inch split. I might not own this. So I'm missing a few things, but nonetheless, yeah. So came back in 03, the year the dog graduated. God damn it. Anyways, on to the goddamn house. Fucking get sidetracking here. Goddamn ain't getting none of these goddamn page keys done. Okay, I didn't get any today anyways, so don't want to get too caught up. Should be back in that comments box looking over stupid fucking SpongeBob goddamn comments. Fucking idiots can't put anything goddamn good in there no more. So it's a good thing we got these paid skis. Alright. So we'll go I would say Anatomical Fernal number 1. It's a toss up between Groom and a Metacult, but let's go Metacult, then Groom. More Sweet Home's extreme fucking close. I mean, love the goddamn song Midnight Mortician. I like the entire album, but that's the kind of the goddamn hit on there, in my opinion. That's where it gets a little hairy after that. What do I like the most after Morrison? So the first 4 is what I like the most, flopped around. I would probably say Probably then Hospital Carnage. Yeah, it's kind of a toss up between We Are the Gore and Apology for Pathology because both album has songs on there I really like. So, but We Are the Gore might have some real stronger like a couple that are I really like. The jammers on there for sure are Forensic Squad, um, Miss Phlebotomy, and Gynecologist. I'd probably say definitely top two. I would say is Forensic Squad and Miss Phlebotomy. So maybe We Are the Gore over Apology. You know what's funny about Apology though is for all you fucking youngins out there. Let's see if these motherfuckers even have it on here. Additional notes, other versions. Hells was the one that put this on LP originally. Now, granted, um, Relapse reissued it whatever last year or so, but Hell's Headbangers put that out, and I think the year it came out. This says '06. Yeah, that sounds about right. Maybe we put it on '07 then. Relapse did the CD version. Oh no, maybe this is the label. Morbid Records. Was this one on Morbid Records? This must have been the last one on Morbid Records. Right before they went to Relapse then. Makes sense because I remember talking to Louise more around this time. I think it was before this that about signing Hemorrhage to Hells, and we were talking. This is back when shit we weren't even in the warehouse yet. We were still at it was just me, Easy E, and Sea Dog living together, running the Hells out of the house we bought together. Not out of our parents' house, but the house we bought together ran it. And it was just that they're shopping deals, and obviously Relapse had the biggest wallet. We didn't have quite a big of a wallet to throw around. And granted, we still don't have as big of a wallet as got that Relapse to throw around. But so I went with them, and it was totally understandable. Another thing that's really cool about this album is the bonus track. I don't remember if it's. I don't think it's on the original CD. It might be the Morbid Records, but maybe it was just put out on the. I think it's a hidden track, or maybe it was on our LP, whatever. But they covered Venom, Satanicist, and that's one of my favorite Venom songs. Now, granted, as a whole, the album Possessed by Venom is out of the classic lineup albums, that is my least favorite Venom album. I'm not going to say it's as good as Black Model or At War with Satan. I definitely don't think that. However, Satanicist and the song Hellchild, covered by the Nun, goddammit, I think those are some of the best goddamn Venom songs ever. They're like, if I was to make my top 10 Venom songs ever, I think both of those are in there. So ironically enough, but the rest of the album, like Moonshine and shit, don't again. What you fucking know about? No, that's fucking great. I didn't say that I think it sucks. I'm just saying I thought the other songs are not as good. Kind of like King Diamond, Fatal Portrait. It's a great album, but I just think it's not the best album in the catalog because to me the standout songs are easy to select. To me, it's Care On and Halloween. So a perfect album like Dio Holy Diver, it's hard to pick the best songs. That's the way I kind of gauge it. When every song is like, I don't know, it's hard to pick a favorite. Um, that's what makes it fucking great. Now when he has the super standouts and the rest are like, yeah, they're good. Not fillers, but they're good. So yeah, I would say that's pretty much as far as this album's only in the hem. That's my goddamn ranking. Goddamn it, it's probably way goddamn longer than it should be. Damian McQuaid, P question. What up, dog? Great run of especially entertaining interviews of late. Got that right. Who did the biggest goddamn streak videos of all time you've ever fucking seen? And then their goddamn metal YouTube channel. Daily, homie. Dog's just warming up, too. Your interview style continues to develop and improve. Get man. I'm just learning this shit on the fly, homie. Always cool to see metal brothers in arms hanging out and talking craft. From appearances, a good time was had by most MDF. I certainly hope to have the wherewithal to attend one year. Oh, you weren't? Yeah, you didn't get to attend, huh, bro? But as an old head, I don't know if I'll have the stamina. So I kind of like, I wouldn't say I wondered, but I thought, like, because I've never been to MDF just as a spectator or a fan only. We've always gone as just Hells. Now, granted, I stepped out as a fan to watch some bands each year, but I did look around because, I got a nice fucking seat and tent to sit at in between the bullshit I don't care about. And I remember always saying, I was like, I don't know how anyone attends this like all weekend long. Who the fuck's able to sit through? Because let's face it, no matter how much of a diehard you are, there's no way you like every single band. And hell, even if you did like every single band, what are you gonna do? Go from band to 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 band band to band, and then drinking the whole time? I mean, you're gonna be. I mean, maybe you could pull that off the first day, but holy fuck, you're gonna be fucked. You're gonna be exhausted out in the heat, etc. So I'm like, how do they do that? And because there's kind of like nowhere. Everyone say nowhere to sit, but not a ton of places to sit. Um, and what I found out what a lot of them do, and this is what I would do if I ever did go as a fan, a lot of them get their hotel within walking distance. And if there's a streak of 5 bands or so where they don't give a shit about, they go back to the hotel, rest up, eat, whatever, take a nap. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That's what I would do too. Because I just sit out in the sun. It's like, all right, I got another 5 bands to wait. Fuck, I guess grab a hot dog. How long does that take to fucking eat though? 2 minutes. So it's like there's a lot of taking around time. But I notice a lot of people said that that's what they do, and I'm like, okay, that makes a little bit more sense. Um, and the reentry and shit's not a problem. So you wouldn't need this damn homeboy. Get tuckered out. Just go back to your hotel room. Just make sure to book a hotel that's within walking distance. There's plenty of them around. I'm writing in hopes you could check out my YouTube channel, Metal Movies and More. I mostly cover extreme metal from the 80s and 90s and have a couple series concurrently running and covering early black metal and the other on early death metal organized by region or other topic for over a year. I had a particular video garnering many views. YouTube gave me the link, attracting new subscribers. While other videos too were doing well, but at the beginning of the year my channel had seriously fallen off on viewership. Your time, could you give a few thoughts of what you do to reverse this trend? Besides, it cuts off there, homeboy. You gotta fucking send me a separate email if you're gonna send me a goddamn essay. Dude, I don't have no tips. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I literally hit record. I hit record. I hit stop. I hit upload. That's it. I just do a video every day. I'm consistent, and people tend to like me. Why? I don't know, but it's cool to do. Um, that's my advice. I literally don't know. As far as me critiquing your channel, it's nothing critique. I don't watch. I've said it a million times. I don't watch metal channels, dude. I don't care because you got to remember, I'm around this shit 24/7. It's my job. Granted, yes, it's my passion too, but it's my job. And always, even as a kid, I was never the guy. I never bought Metal Maniacs or any of the magazines. I would only get the freebies that would come in orders, like the Resound. When you place the orders, they toss in some of those Grimoire of Exalted Deeds. Just some of the orders, they just toss you free zines. I never, ever bought an SOD magazine or a magazine in my life. Ever. Why not, dog? Reason being is because like reviews and shit like that, I never cared. I don't care what other people think. I do not care what anybody's opinion is of, hey, they say this or that. Even just like when a new movie comes out, okay, I'll pull that shit. Like something I want to see. Oh, the reviews are fucking shit. What do I care what some stranger reviewed? I don't care. I want to go watch it and make up my own opinion. As a matter of fact, I don't even want to hear the good or the bad because then you already have kind of a pre-notion of what you're supposed to almost think in a sense. So I don't care what anybody's opinion is on other bands. I don't need no Debbie Downer bringing down the shit I like, and I don't the stuff that people like. A lot of times, if they like it, I don't, and if I like it, they don't. Vice versa. So I don't I don't give a fuck. I listen to it. I make up my own goddamn mind. It's kind of funny because that's what even like one of the few things. He's got some good insights. It seems like pretty intellectual. One of my goddamn dumbass, Varg from Burzum said, music's a personal thing. It's not something you bind over. It's the mentality of what's supposed to be the extreme metal music scene that you bind over. It's not particular bands you like. That's why people like, yeah, he doesn't like such and such or likes this. Like, I don't give a shit if you like Blasphemy and I don't. And that's what's annoying about that crowd too. And I've talked about the Cavalt crowd, the goddamn war metal crowd that they fall they not just them, but it seems like they fall into that. Like, only Cavalt's real and all the other shit. Fuck these guys and fuck these. But it's like, again, I don't care if you like the same bands as I do. It makes no difference to me. It's the mindset of to where you kind of get along or not. It's a like-mindedness. It's not at the exact same bands because like the music, that's a personal, individual art form that you enjoy from the soul without, from inner within. And that's a personal experience. That has nothing to do with who cares if others like it. So I don't really have anything to say on the channel. Just do your own thing. Just be you. Do what you like to do. My opinion is worthless, and it's especially worth the topic because again, I have no interest in watching channels on metal topic. The only stuff I'll semi pop in on Because yeah, with a Glenn Benton interview or a King Diamond interview or somebody that I'm a fan of, I wouldn't mind seeing like an interview or a video with them. But a guy talking about music or movies, like complete stranger, mind you, I have zero care in the fucking world what he has to say. I can't enforce myself. You can't put a gun to my head to make me care. I don't care. Um, so yeah, I'm kind of like the wrong guy to ask on that. That's pretty invalid. And all the other channels, I don't like. I said I've only found out about channels that exist when I started this channel from guys hitting me up, me jumping on other channels, podcasts. But like people like even jamming out all bands, badass Francisco. I know who the fuck he was. Melanie loves death metal. I know who she fucking was. The Amaya Kayas. I know who the fuck she was. I didn't know who these people were. It's funny with Francisco though. The Thy Feeble Savior is one of his bands. They're on the label. Um, Granted, so I knew his band Thy Feeble Savior, but I didn't know. I mean, just whatever. It's another band on the label. I didn't know the guy was on the fucking. He had a YouTube channel because I didn't follow. I looked shit up. I don't pay attention to it. The only metal related shit I kind of saw, again, outside an interview or so that I'd watch, was people would send or spring up as those Hell's Headbangers unboxing videos. Um, get a kick out of that every once in a while, especially if something you packed up. It's kind of funny. That's kind of neat, you know. Outside that, yeah, I never sat down and watched any of this shit or the metal podcasts. I don't think I've ever watched a metal podcast in my entire life. Um, that's me. So obviously you guys are different because you watch me. So apparently you are interested. So check the homeboy out. Comes with strange. Put the combat skin for the morning later. Goddamn it.